Good morning, everyone. It is 8:02, which means it is time for First Alert Weather Extra. Good morning, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi here. And yeah, we've been tracking a little bit of fog, a little bit of haze this morning. That is in the process of burning off. Give it another hour, should be gone. We're going to be muggy today, and then we'll be tracking an isolated shower chance for mainly this afternoon. Let's show you the visibility. Not the greatest. Chester and Waterbury. We continue to see improvements though, so where it is thick, give it again another hour, should be good to go. Also tracking some scattered clouds as we go throughout the morning hours. There we can start to see them as this visible satellite imagery loads, and we have breaks of sunshine and cloudy skies initially this morning. As we look back to the west, you can kind of make out where there's a batch of cloudiness and not much happening back behind it. That is a cold front. It's like, whoop-de-doo, doesn't have much rain connected with it. All the good rain, well, it's pretty much over the Atlantic Ocean. Even the Cape and the Islands, not getting a whole lot. So, yeah, we're going to have to water our plants this morning, and most likely most places will have to do so this afternoon, but we'll talk about rain chances. And without the rain, to knock down the pollen count, it is going to be moderately high today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and likely will continue until we get some rain here. So ragweed, grasses, if you're sneezing extra, which I am, I've got to remember I've got to take the Flonase now. I take Allegra, and now I'm going to have to double up because it's getting me. I was outside the past 2 days, a little breezy, that will do the trick. Chance for your pup to get wet paws, it's low today, but it's not completely zero. We're tracking a cold front, as mentioned, moving in for early this afternoon. So the eastern part of our state will have the better chance of seeing a brief pop-up. Now, locally, yeah, you could get a good little downpour out of it as we show you a closer view of First Alert Futurecast. You know, maybe parts of Wyndham and Tolland and basically areas east of I-91 have that better chance of seeing a little shower before the front moves through. And then it dries out and cooler air moves in. So today's the last little muggy day for a while with dew points in the 60s. Again, a measure of how we feel when those dew points are at a certain temperature. So when it's in the 50s or the 40s, it feels really comfortable outside. You're not going to sweat very easily. And of course, it's in the 60s today, and it's kind of a little sticky out there. So yeah, you could start to sweat a little bit more easily. And it can make the temperature feel a little warmer. It's not going to do anything drastic, but highs in the field pretty close to one another into the low 80s. And will be tonight, after that front goes through, by tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up to a lot of 50s. And the air is going to feel amazing. It's going to feel like fall, below average highs in the mid and upper 70s, with just a few clouds developing tomorrow afternoon. So the dew point trend mentioned after today, we're going to be very pleasant. And even when it starts to spike, back from the 40s likely, because this graph only goes as low as a dew point of 50, we will likely see some mid and upper 50s, and that's right around the time frame we might see our next rain chance, and rain we could definitely use. Now Thursday we'll get a complete update on how last week's rain helped out, or what areas it didn't help out this developing drought. We're not in moderate drought yet, but that could change, so definitely check back in with us on Thursday. And then Friday, here's our next chance for rain. So one model doesn't show a whole lot on the left, and the one on the right says, hey, that's a pretty good soaking you're going to get. So we really need to keep a watch on that because, yes, as mentioned, we need the rain, and that is our next best chance as of right now. Keeping an eye on the tropics, of course. We have a disturbance. There's a very low chance of formation down towards the islands. And then we have a tropical storm formed over, I believe it's on Saturday and Saturday afternoon, I believe. And what it is a tropical storm, and they're going to stay one. And it's over the ocean. It's away from Bermuda. It's not going to impact land. Now, you look at the name, and you're going to pronounce it guaranteed wrong unless you are great at French. It's Fernan. Fernan. I had no clue. So, yeah, that Fernand is actually Fernan. Nonetheless, we say goodbye to it. No worries there. Our precipitation outlook, 6 to 10 days, nothing impressive. In the rain chance department, also nothing impressive for 8 to 14 days out, beyond the 7 day. What's normal for lows and highs? 61 for a low, 82 for a high. We're going to be right around the high today. We were actually above that for a low this morning, but we're going to be trending cooler. Definitely 6 to 10 days out, and we'll see. We may get back to normal, which I just showed you, low 60s and low 80s for highs. And your first alert 7-day forecast. Let me just refresh this real quick. Here we go. Come on now. There we go. We have muggy conditions today. Isolated showers can't be ruled out, especially this afternoon. Then we are dry. Next shower chance is Friday, remember. But look at those highs. How do you not? With those lovely temperatures in the 70s, refreshingly comfortable air, 50s and 40s start to develop, especially mid to late week. And then over the weekend, after that shower chance Fridays, looking dry right now with some chillier temperatures to start off Sunday. It's definitely feeling like football weather, fall weather, sunflower weather. What else do we have? Pumpkins and mums, and yeah, it's going to be time. This is the last weekend as we get into Labor Day weekend, basically before September starts, and in September a lot of those mums and things like that are going to be going on sale like crazy. So yeah, certainly matching up where fall-like weather. Meteorological fall begins on September 1st. Which is Labor Day, which is also my dad's birthday. Okay, TMI. But anyways, First Alert Weather Extra has wrapped up for this morning, but we're going to have another one coming up at 9:30 tonight. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, everyone, and just know it's going to be feeling amazing here in just 24 hours.